Hello, this is Carlos from the Church of Christ channel. Please subscribe. So today I want to do a real conversation, and this is going to be titled, A Man's Life Does Not Consist in the Abundant Things He Possesses. A man's life does not consist in the abundance of things that he possesses. All right, this is Luke chapter 12. And you see where we're going. This is titled The Rich Fool, okay? So, going back before, Jesus was warning against hypocrisy, and he's talking to his disciples and the multitude of people and telling them to beware of the leaven of the Pharisees, all right? And then he goes into be not afraid of them that kill the body, and afterwards they have nothing else they can do. Okay? Then he talks about we shouldn't deny him before men, right? Because he talks about the Son of Man. If you deny him, he'll deny you before the angels of God. Okay? Now let's go to verses number 13. All right? And here was the person, he said, and one of the company said unto him, Master, speak to my brother that he may divide the inheritance with me. All right? And this was a matter of the law, because as you know, in the Jewish culture, the men was the ones who gained the inheritance, okay? The firstborn was given the double portion, all right? And he said unto him, Man, who are you to make me a judge or a divider over you? Okay? So he was telling the man, who made me a judge or divider over you? Then he said unto him, Take heed and beware of covetousness. Okay? This all manners of greed. That's what the law talks about in Exodus 20, how we shouldn't covet like a neighbor's wife. It means to want something that other people have. And here it is. For a man's life consists not in the abundance of the things which he possesses. Then he goes on to the parable of the rich man who had barns, and he was going to tear down his old barns and build his new barns. And he said to himself, Soul, thou hast goods and laid up for many. Take ease, eat, drink, and be merry. And as you know, the end of the story, God told him, Thou fool, this night it was going to be required of him. And then who will all these things be? So this right here is a very important lesson. We see on a lot of platforms nowadays, basically from our culture, you are worth what you have, okay? If you have a lot more money, you become more attractive. If you have a lot more, you have a big house, a car, a nice car, all of these things are value to the world system. But what Jesus said, he said, take heed and beware of covetousness. For a man's life consists not in the abundance of the things which he possesses. So we're not saying that you shouldn't have money, but just know that your life does not depend, your eternal life. Let me add that. Your eternal life does not depend on what are some of the things that you have. Because once you die, you leave those things behind. And so we have to always be careful to place value in what we have. Because you can lose it at any time, or you can pass away and those things become somebody else's. So this is a very important, real conversation. Like I said, I see this a lot now on today's social media and online, how people equate their value and their worth directly to what they have. And again, it's what you have, and then it's not who you are, okay? So that's one of the reasons why I place my values in Jesus Christ, because it is him that gives eternal life. God provides all the blessings, but once again, those blessings here, as far as money and all of those things, jobs, those things are temporary. All right? So keep those things in mind, that your life does not consist in the abundance of things which you possess. I don't care how rich you get, whatever. At the end of the day, at some point, those things you have to leave behind. And this is Carlos from the Church of Christ channel, signing out.